Honor me, computer. I'm glad you're here. Dan Mountford is an award-winning writer and entertainment enthusiast who has published numerous works on game theory and board game strategy. Maybe he can teach me how to win at Scrabble. Three-letter words just won't cut it. He has represented Canada at gaming competitions around the world and currently works as a professional poker player and event coordinator. He enjoys watching movies, eating steak dinners, and taking long walks on the beach. Ladies, if you're interested, I have his phone number here at the bottom of the sheet. Gentlemen, if you're interested, I have his phone number here. It's the 21st century. Let's be equal opportunity here, right? Whatever floats your boat. Our next judge is Yumi, a decorated master cosplayer in a past life, though more recently known as head maid of Anime North's Cafe Delish.
可是金様 here are your lucky charms. Before you take a spoonful to make them more magically delicious, I would like to send my love to it. Would everyone please join in? So let's practice first, okay? So repeat after me. Moe. Moe. And then send your love to the lucky charms with Q. Okay, ready? Moe! Moe! Q! Yay! Please enjoy.
Even more so now. I'm going to sit here and eat them. Oh, you guys can talk. My goodness. These are good. They're addictive, that's what they are. How can I get them into my vein faster? Our workmanship judges. Miawa Galere has been cosplaying since 1999 and loves sewing and crafting. She has the utmost respect for all the hard work and dedication shown by tonight's contestants. And that includes all the standing in line today and waiting in the green room before the show. Yeah. Sarcasm Hime has been cosplaying since 1999 and loves sparkly things. One day she will own all the bling. She most recently won Best in Show at this year's Costume Con in Denver. A good opportunity to let those in the audience know who don't is next year, 2014, April 24th, Costume Con comes to Toronto. This is where you will see the pinnacle of costuming, even the small masquerades, and there are 5 masquerade events on the weekend. Show masterclass at their best. I recently went down a couple years ago to New Jersey and emceed the masquerades there for them. And the science fiction fantasy masquerade was smallish. It only had 19 entries. 17 of them were masters. So if you want to see the pinnacle, the Olympics of costuming, this is the convention to come to. Next year, here in Toronto, 2014, April 24th. You might even see me then. Yeah, it's better if you do that in a dark auditorium. A reminder to the audience, at the conclusion of tonight's masquerade, we will be bringing all the contestants up on stage for a big group photo opportunity. Then directly afterwards, we will be announcing the winners. First time ever. So, you may have noticed all the Lucky Charms in the convention this year. The boxes of Lucky Charms on your seats, all the banners. There was no box of luck on your seat? Well, I write Parliament. Those charms even look delicious in 8-bit, don't you think? I mean, I can remember when there were making Lucky Charms had 4 charms. And now they've got what, 40? It's a... sorry. Hi.
I'm the charm keeper.
Oh!
Do you have any treasure chest on you? Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure.
No. I have one.
Oh.
I'm the charm keeper. You must bring this to Hall E, and we will reveal it with the magic mirrors. And all of you must bring your treasure chests to Hall E, and we will open them for you. Then you can see the magic mirror reveal the charm. If a lucky charm pops out, you win the prize. So please, bring your treasure chest. Thank you both.
And they are magically delicious. And for those who enter the Masquerade, there are 8 bonus Lucky Charm trophies with complimentary passes to Fan Expo 2014 for the winners. You guys are falling a little short on your responsibility here, right? You know, are you going to make me carry this whole show myself? Good bastards. Okay, let's try it on this one. We want to give a shout out to Fun and Games Cafe in Mississauga, the Masquerade's gaming sponsor, located in booth number 1600. Maybe it's the length of the stage. Let me try something. Okay? Just the people in this half of the auditorium. I guess I'm going deaf. And last but not least, CostumeCon Toronto 2014. We'd like to thank them, who graciously donated 2 passes for next year for the Best in Show winners to CostumeCon 2014. That's on top of all the normal prizes and awards that they give out for the different divisions and such. Master, Novice, Journeyman, etc., etc., etc. And now, without further ado, or babble by me, entry number 0 in the Young Fan division, She-Hulk. When not fighting villains, She-Hulk works out and performs a little belly dance during her spare time. That was entry number 0, Young Fan Division, She-Hulk, presented by Zena Trautman. Costume source, Costume Books. Created by Zena's mom. Entry Entry number 1 in the young fan division. Grr. Now everyone can see exactly why the waffles have peanuts in soda. Costume design by Jordan Fuller. And that's our young fan division. So, Invader Zim is one of those cartoons that's been ruined forever for me. Because my best friend, who I've known for 40 years, loves it. And proceeded to quote it over and over and over before I even watched an episode. So I started watching an episode and said, I've seen this. Spoiler alert. Entry number 1B. Steam Scouts in the Master Division. Fighting evil by gaslight, never running from a real fight. They are Sailor Mercury, Sailor Jupiter, Sailor Saturn, and Sailor Pluto. Pretty soldier steam scouts. It was, entry number 1B in the Master Division, Steam Scouts, presented by Ness, Jordana, Karen, and Siobhan. Costume source, Sailor Moon. Corsets were crafted by them. Overskirts crafted from an 1880s skirt. Love corsets. And the winners for the Young Fan Division. Entry number 0, She-Hulk, for the Girl Power Award for Best Superhero. Entry number 1, Grr, for cutest costumer. Oh, they're starting so young. I've been reading these all night. Remember Saturday morning, a bowl of sugar, Saturday morning cartoons and things like that? It terribly, terribly stunted my cultural growth. Last night, getting ready to crash out before today because I know I've got a long day ahead of me, so I flip on some classical music. And it's the overture for the Barber of Seville. And all I can think about is Bug Bunny and Elmer Fudd. Which was followed by the Williams overture, and all I could think of was Lone Ranger. Which was followed by the Ring of the Nibelung. And all I could think of was Elmer Fudd singing Spear Magic Helmet. I will never listen to classical music the same again. Entry number 2 in the novice division, Garrus Vicarian. Earth has been conquered by the Reapers. Before your final assault, you say your farewells to the Archangel, Space Husband, your favorite Turian, Garrus Vicarian.
Gonna wait for a bit. I'm in the middle of some calibrations. Shut up. So I guess this is
Just like old times.
might be the last chance we get to say that. Not sure if Torian heaven is the same as yours, but if this thing goes sideways and we both end up there. Meet me at the bar. I'm back. And shut up. Forgive the insubordination, but your boyfriend has an order for you. Come back alive. It'd be an awfully empty galaxy without you.
2 hours. And if I'm up there in that bar and you're not, I'll be lying down. You'll never be alone.
Never.
There was entry number 2 in the novice division, Garrus Vicarian, from Mass Effect 3. And he said, don't bother announcing my name, the ladies will just love it. But he wrote his phone number down in the back. And for a small fee. Never mind, I'm not allowed to do that. Stop that, sir. Entry number 3 in the novice division, Haruko. That was entry number 3 in the novice division, Haruko, by Taylor Stewart from FLCL. Entry number 4 in the novice division, the Blind Seeress.
Hallelujah, a land long desired by those who should not possess it. For centuries, great heroes have defended it. The age of heroes is at an end. When heroes are no longer born, they must be made.
That was entry number 4 in the novice division, The Blind Seeress by Megan Dupuis. Costume source, Fable 2 and 3. All handmade with newfound understanding for everyone who has ever made or worn a corset. Ouch. And of course, our own Stu, the rabbit. If only she were. do this? I love my job. Wait a minute, are you guys prompting for the drinking game? Is that what you're doing? Apparently now, there's a Masquerade bingo card out there somewhere. And it's got some things on it like, I love my job. Why do I do this? And I don't understand. Which half the time I don't. Anime. Just one kid. Okay, you guys are having your own show over there. How are you? Way in the corner! Hello! Mom? Entry number 5 in the novice division, Forgotten Heroes. Thank you very much.
We talked about this.
Yes, man. I can't. I'm old. What part of I'm old did you not get? The thermal farmers are on. Wow, sugar! I feel salt! Now we're entry number 5 in the novice division, Forgotten Heroes, presented by Bethany O'Hearn and Matt LeBlanc. Costume source, Fable 2 and 3. Entry number 6 in the novice division, Donna Dragon Charmer. From the most sacred temple of the Shembian Empire, she has traveled to this strange land to tame the podium dragon. Rumored to haunt a den in this masquerade, may her talents protect us all.
Remarks after off stage, and I can make snarky remarks on stage. No?
I was wrong, any monkey can't do this job. You can't beat me anymore, beat your husband. That was good to know. I'm so fired. That was entry number 6 in the novice division, Donna Dragon Charmer. An original concept presented by someone who wishes to remain nameless. But apparently, I'm hooking up later tonight. Did you hear that? Dragon. Wow. Just so you guys don't feel left out, let's say? This is hard. Like math. Math is the work of the devil. Entry number 7 in the novice division. Eve. Costume completely homemade. Entry number 8 in the novice division. And now, the one you've been waiting for. The Tower of Power, too sweet to be sour. The regenerating degenerate. The Merc with a mouth. Deadpool! Are you deaf? There you go. That was entry number 8 in the novice division, Deadpool, presented by Kai Mubath. Costume source, Deadpool. Like a wrestling announcer. But it's not a... You're like a wrestling announcer. It's not like a wrestling announcer. Okay. Entry number 9 in the novice division. Well, the ninjas try hard. It's too bad we can't see them. Because ninjas don't really exist. Right? They're a figment of our imagination. The door is moving on its own. Yeah, whatever. Entry number 9 in the novice division, Mark 1 Iron Man. Okay. Technical difficulties, very small delay. So I'll just stand here and stare at you. That's not creepy at all. Some old dude was staring at me. Yeah. Talk about my life. No, I used to say I was like 27 years old, and then my daughter turned 28. I can't do that so much anymore. So I'm 29 now. Thank you for that vote on my virility. Okay. Tell me about yourselves. Start with you. Sorry, what? No, never mind. All right. Entry number 9 in the Novice Division, Mark 1 Iron Man. He has been captured, incarcerated for months, and told to give in to their demands. But they made one fatal mistake. They left him with tools. Now he's about to make the greatest escape, and he's breaking out in style. That was entry number. I'm going to do the rest of the show from down here, okay? Oh.
Have more sugar.
I'm getting too old for this. Entry number 9 in the Novice Division. My pants are falling down. The only time you do what you're told. Entry number 9 in the Novice Division, Mark 1 Iron Man. Presented by Owen Day. Costume homemade, freehand. Special thanks to Steph from the Hero Tutorials. That's not the first time I've died on stage. You're aware of that. First time back on stage. Our ninjas are great. Let's have a hand for our ninjas, eh? They've been doing sterling work so far, and I'm pretty sure there's going to be lots more of that to come. I can see you. The rabbit gets one star in part, and now she's stealing my cereal. Okay. Entry number 10 in the Novice Division. Ninja Turtle, Leonardo. Leader of his 4 brothers, Leonardo trains to be a master of ninjutsu. by 3. That was number 10 in the novice division, Ninja Turtle Leonardo by Anne Perrance. Costume. Costume source, all versions of Ninja Turtles. Movies, cartoons, video games, comics, cereal. She meant all versions. Made of upholstery foam, latex, Instamorph, and many, 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 many hours of construction. Entry number 11 in the Young Fan Division. That's what I said, novice. Polly's just shaking her head at me.
Whatever I do,
Don't stick your tongue out unless you intend to use it. Entry number 11 in the novice division. Blue Beetle. Don't be ashamed if you don't know this one. Tiny Rays, or rather, Jamie Rays, is the bearer of the omnipurpose alien weapon Masquerade. He's a load spearman. She's used to it. Blue Beetle, presented by Heather Damon. Costume Homemade has been in the works since late April. Homemade, that was a good costume. I love her appendages. Entry number 12 in the novice division. Spartan 613. The product of a lifetime of training and the drop deal between Apple and Bungie. This is Spartan 613. Not the one you care about. He's still done some important things. That was entry number 12 in the novice division, Spartan 613, presented by Andrew Sauvé, costume source, the Halo Universe. I really liked his appendages. You guys need a cereal, I'm telling you. Have enough of this? And there's so much sugar you can vibrate through walls. See, we're only on entry number 13, but up here I'm already on 42. Entry number 13 in the novice division. The world's most famous Canadians. Everyone, hide your uncles. Great costumes, guys.
We're not your guys, pal.
I'm not your pal, friend.
That's your friend, guy.
I'm not your guy, buddy.
Buddy, friend.
I'm not. Just get off. So That was strange. That was entry number 13 in the novice division. I'm not your friend, buddy. Presented by Gavin Bailey and Mike Myers. Yes, that really is his name. Costume source, South Park. Entry number 14 in the novice division. Our next entry has asked if it can wait for a bit. He's in the middle of some calibrations. That was extremely silly. That was entry number 14 in the novice division, Masquerade, presented by Neil Stewart from Mass Effect 3. The props were made from Wonderflex foam and a lot of scraping. Entry number 15 in the novice division. Started the day with technical problems. Loud Robot. Humanoid, robot, android, it doesn't matter. He's here to spread love across the galaxy. And he wants to know, how high does your fruit fly? Sorry, the problem with his music means he will be having to dance a cappella. Or whatever the dance version of a cappella is. Please pass the mental floss. 15 in the novice division, Love Robot. Presented by Billy Calder, an original idea. No kidding. First time entering, 100% handmade. Entry number 16 in the novice division. Ladies and gentlemen, from Hamilton, Ontario, Hamilton's own C3PO. Nice to meet you. Entry number 16 in the novice division, C3PO, presented by Terry Rose. Costume source, Star Wars. Totally made by hand, no machines except for the helmet. These are not the voids you're looking for. You don't need to see his registration sheet. Move along. Entry number 16A, because we're a Canadian convention. Every year in the novice division, Timo and Amy. Number 16A in the novice division, Timo and Emmy, presented by Tara Ward and Sally Norquist. Costumes homemade. Entry number 17 in the novice division, Katerini, also known as Nightmare from Date Alive. Katerini that is transformed into Nightmare from the anime Date Alive. That was entry number 17 in the novice division as Kigurime, Nightmare from Date Alive, presented by William. Entry number 18 in the novice division, Z Captain and Snippy. In a future where mankind's dependence on technology has exceeded its needs, the internet has become self-aware and taken over. The system, Annette as she is known, took action against humanity that led to nuclear war. But from the ashes, a prophet would rise that would liberate the human race, and onto Annette unleash a terrible vengeance. A true leader of men, a hero, wise, just, and righteous. Sea Captain.
Stop narrating my life. Cease your verbiage.
13 in the novice division, so we have many more years of him to look forward to. Zeke and Snippy, presented by Brent Hickey and Andrew Banks. Costume source, romantically apocalyptic. Entry number 19 in the novice division. Ringwraith.
Dark riders search for the one ring. 9 men seduced by the rings of power. Perhaps Cord has the ring?
This night just goes on and on. I'm officially a brony now. And the sad thing is, I know what that means. That was entry number 19 in the novice division, Ringwraith, presented by Casper Cat, costume self-made. Made of spray paint, hot glue, and shame. Observe the guardian Fluttershy for defense against ponies. There had to be a Lord of the Rings entry tonight. I mean, how many times did people have to ask, so where do I go to the Masquerade?
Well, first you leave the Shire. Then you take the first row of escalators up to the next level, cross the Brandy line, and take the next level of escalators. And then you cross the bridge to Rivendell and come down the escalators.
Yeah, don't bite the hand that feeds you. That's Entry 19B, because I got tired of my age of Zombie Luigi. It's a dark time in the Mushroom Kingdom. After a glitch had brought Luigi's lives to a -1. That was entry 19B in the novice division, Zombie Luigi, presented by Michael Cromartie. Costume source, a spin on Mario Brothers. It's nice to see one of the plumbers got ahead in the world. And yet, you keep coming back year after year. Good point, so do I. Oh, the policeman keeps telling me to get off the grate. Entry number 20 in the novice division, Dr. Gordon Freeman. Finally, all the way from your Black Mesa facility, finally answer all the rumors. Here's Gordon Freeman. He's here to confirm Half-Life 3. He's here to confirm he doesn't know when Half-Life 3 will come out. I'm sorry for myself. That was entry number 20 in the novice division, Dr. Gordon Freeman, presented by Jordan Wilhelm. Costume source, Valve's Half-Life series, costume designed by Ali O'Connor and Jordan Wilhelm. Built the entire costume from scratch, except for the gravity gun. Entry number 21 in the novice division, Sully from Monsters Inc. Working on faux fur. Number one, working with fur means it will go everywhere. Be prepared to see it for weeks. Number two, you will breathe it in. It's horrible. Get over it. Number three, glue guns are hot. No, really, don't forget that. Number four, if you own a pet, say a crazy dog, they will try to make the costume into a new and improved nest for sleeping. And they may growl at you when you take it away. Number five, fur is hot. That was entry number 21 in the novice division, Sully from Monsters Inc., presented by Missy Lieber. You could almost say that's a costume in public services. Glue guns are hot. Yeah, no, they are, trust me. I've dated a lot of costumes. I sat on a glue gun once. Yeah, there's only a few things that burn my ass. And that's one of them. Entry number 22. I didn't date her much longer. Entry number 22 in the novice division, Zero Map Awareness, Pantheon, Graves, and Lee Sin. In the blue spawn, all the way from Twisted Tree Line, it's the Zero Map Awareness, Pantheon, Graves, and Lee Sin.
They are privileged to die at my feet. Honor compels me.
More damage against the smatter.
That was entry number 22 in the novice division, Zero Map Awareness, Pantheon, Graves, and Lee Sin. Presented by Daniel Quinter, Davin Saini, and Justin Kong Foon. Costume source, League of Legends. And in the area for additional information about the costume, made from blood, sweat, and tears. Mainly tears. Oh. These people are novices and they're already starting to just Entry number 23 in the novice division, Introducing the Lord of Laughter, the Sultan of Smiles, the Guru of Guffaws, the God of Giggles, and the Princess of Pranks, making crazy the new sexy since 1999, the original, often imitated, never duplicated, Joker and Harley. That was entry number 23 in the novice division, Joker and Harley Quinn, presented by Lauren Baynard and Katrina Chu. Costume source, Injustice, God's Minus. These are not the ninjas you're looking for. You don't need to see the ninjas. Good luck. Entry number 24 in the novice division, Luca Majorine. She's ageless. Hot. Her voice can steal anyone's heart. Straight from Vocaloid, it's Luca Majorine. I love my job.
Bingo!
I was entry number 24 in the novice division, Luca Majorine from Vocaloid, presented by Brittany. Costume source, eBay. Shipped from Hong Kong. Doesn't say whether it's her or the costume. Yeah, every year I come in. Entry number 25 is not here. Oh, fetch that. She says no. I don't know what to do now. She says no. She's wanting only your such a snack. We're only at 26. Come on. Entry number 26 in the novice division, Advanced Idea Mechanics Henchman, Captain America. Aim is on the offensive, and Captain America answers the call to defend justice and freedom. 26 in the novice division, Advanced Idea Mechanics Instrument, Captain America, presented by Sebastiano and Lucas Stabile. Costumes handmade, based on the source. Costumes made by Sebastiano Stabile. I'll explain, don't worry. Entry number 27 in the novice division as Guardian Warriors. Warrior woman from Asgard and her companion, a warrior worthy to wield the thunder. That way. Yes, that's a Frog Thor. Entry number 27 from the novice division, Beta Ray Bill and Valkyrie. Costumes designed and worn by John Clemens and Diola Mackey. Costume source, Marvel Comics. Frog Thor. In a way, I'm very glad I didn't hear that one. Entry number 28 in the novice division. After many hours of hard work, overdosing on mushrooms, and continuous button mashing, our hero has finally rescued his princess. Sadly, he took too many hits and is too small. Never fear, princess. I have something to fix that. That was entry number 28 in the novice division. Princess Peach and Mario. I can't keep doing that. Presented by Cynthia and Justin. Oh, it's a he. Somewhere there's a civil liberties lawyer going, I don't nail that guy. I'd like to remind people I just read the paper. Yes, I can read. Holly, you're being mean to me.
Oh well.
We're nice over there. So we've about reached the halfway point of our master. See, I can get them over here now. And you're away. I hate it when she's right.
I am your baker.
You know, sometimes I wonder if I'd actually had this job for this long if I actually had a life. Somehow I don't think so. Yeah, so I just sit on the couch all day and eat Lucky Charms. It's so good. And you're just sitting there. Oh boy. Entry number 29 in the novice division. The Star Trek trio, Kirk, Spock, and McCoy.
Space, the final frontier. This is the crew of the Starship Enterprise. Its 5-year mission to find and study new life and planets where no man has gone before.
I love my job. I was entry number 29 in my fantasy division, the novice division. I'm sorry. Those were my formative years. Where was I? What was I doing? Entry number 29 in the novice division, the Star Trek trio, Kirk, Spock, and McCoy, presented by Tara, Lily, and Catherine. Costumes made by Tara, all handmade by Tara and her wonderful mother. We should probably see that one again, yes? No, we're not seeing that one again. Poopy heads. Yes, you, Don, you're a poopy head. Like she's going to be telling me, get this mouse right off my lawn. Entry number 30 in the novice division, Yang. The internet is filled with many memes. Certain ones cause you to say things. Others cause you to do things. And some cause you to dance certain things. One day, Ruby went through the internet, but Yang got lost in the past of the internet.
I'm Yang, Ruby's older sister. What's that?
Source, Ruby by Rooster Teeth. I'm watching the wrong damn cartoons. Yeah, that would be real sad, eh? 54-year-old guy watching teenage anime girls. That's not creepy at all. Says Tony. I'm so ashamed. Welcome to the herd. Hi, my name's Gord, and I'm a nerd. I didn't even say anything. You're obviously laughing at how I look. So stop. Entry number 31 in the novice division, Anemone and Dominic from Eureka 7. Anemone, a young girl kept captive by the military for testing purposes and as a pilot for robots. And Dominic, the soldier assigned to watch over her. The authorities never expected Dominic to fall in love with the beautiful Anemone. That was entry number 31 in the novice division, Anemone and Dominic from Eureka 7, presented by Brona Beatty and Annie D'Entremont. Costume source, Eureka 7, costumes made by Brona and Annie. Made everything ourselves with minimal patterns and no outside help. I gotta tell you, the quality of the novices has improved so much that a lot of the journeyman, artisan, and master costumers are saying, heck, there's just no way I'm entering anymore. Can I please judge? And Don still up to the head. Entry number 32 in the novice division, Diablo 3 Barbarian. Armor works best when you expose all the vital bits. Whoever died from a hit to the jugular. Diablo 3 Barbarian by Lily Spitfire. Costume source, Diablo 3. Costume entirely handmade with burns to prove it. Sorry about that. Entry number 33 is a no-show. Entry number 34 is not. The Villager in the Art Journeyman Division. Ladies and
and gentlemen, others and animals. He's been here all weekend collecting things for the museum and catching bugs. With a 100% town approval rating, it's the mayor of New Leaf. That was entry number 34 in the Journeyman Division, the Villager. Presented by Omnibus Reddit, from Source Animal Crossing New Leaf. I tell you, Stu's famous in his own right now. It's just amazing. He needs a web page. He needs a blog. Stu's life. Today, I sat on Gord's head. And then I sat on Holly's head. And then I did something. I don't know what Stu does in his spare time, because all he ever does is sit on heads. And I do believe he has a girlfriend. And I'm told that they breed like rabbits. What? It's a rabbit. Yes. Entry number 35 in the Journeyman Division. Halo Spartans, J Spartan 115, and the last Recon Spartan 066.
In humanity's fight against the Covenant and the Didact, our last line of defense is Master Chief and the Spartans. Here, Thomas Lasky preps a pelican for Master Chief to make his final assault against the Didact.
I can give you over 40,000 reasons why I know that sun isn't real. I know it because the emitter's Rayleigh effect is disproportionate to its suggested size. I know it because its stellar cycle is more symmetrical than that of an actual star. But for all that, I'll never actually know if it looks real, if it feels real. Before this is all over, promise me you'll figure out which one of us is the machine.
So what's your plan?
Infinity's trapped a Didax vessel to a docking structure southeast of here. We'll jump ship as Infinity exits the roof.
You know, I sent Daniel Lawrence to prevent me from leaving. In case you'd already gone, I took the precaution of ordering a Pelican, outfitted for full combat pursuit. I hope to God you know about that Forerunner, or whatever he is, Chief. We're in the venue now. Chief, good luck. Both of you.
Come on, Chief. Take a girl for a ride.
That was entry number 35 in the
Journeyman Division, Halo Spartans, presented by Jim Cowell and Reno Russell. Costume source, Halo. Costumes completely homemade on their own templates and no epicura. Entry number 36 in the Journeyman Division, Fuego Grilled Burger.
I wasn't looking for trouble. I did a thought to take it at my favorite restaurant. More than anything else, wanted to get home to enjoy my dinner. But trouble has a way of finding you when you're a wizard. I heard something down the alley and held up my mother's pentacle, concentrating on light.
Wait, is he doing?
The only thing I could see was a shadowed figure pointing a weapon, but my instincts screamed danger. Hey, buddy, you looking for somebody else? Hey, you got the wrong guy. I'm not looking for a fight. It was a good thing I brought my blasting rod along, too. Fuego! Flame roared down the alley.
That was entry number 36 in the Journeyman Division, Fuego Grilled Burger by Chris Kenworthy. Costume source, the Dresden Files. I'm sorry, I just don't get it. Entry number 37 in the Novice Division. Introducing Queen Amidala and Leader of the Republic Army, General Obi-Wan Kenobi. That was entry number 37 in the Novice Division, Queen Amidala and Obi-Wan. Presented by Rachelle Bradley and Dan Johnson. Costume source, Star Wars. Entry number 58 in the Journeyman Division, Inspector Kavanaugh. So now let's take time to consider events. This year, criminal interference has been at a record low. With the addition to security, Detective Dominique Kavanaugh, this promising private investigator, has been defending our city against bandits, saboteurs, and odd scientists. And recently, she's been protecting all you loyal fans against all those pranksters who fail to understand our excitement.
Seatbelts, everyone! It's like this neon field trip.
That was entry number 38 in the Journeyman Division, Inspector Kavanaugh, presented by Martha Carroll. Costume source, Steampunk The Anthology. Costumes designed and made by Martha Carroll and Wendy Castro. Entry number 39 in the Journeyman Division, Miss Frizzle. Fast
It's time to take chances, make mistakes, and get messy.
Seatbelts, everybody! Please let this be a normal field trip with a friend. No way!
That was entry number 39, Dream Division, Miss Frizzle, presented by Rosemary Burke, costume source, Magic School Bus. I don't remember Miss Frizzle looking like that. I would. Entry number 40 in the Journeyman is Have you ever had one of those moments when your brain just suddenly goes, stop? Entry number 40 in the Dreamin' Division, Hunter from Destiny.
We are the last of mankind. The traveler protected us, but soon the wall will crumble. I ask those brave enough to venture out into the wilds and learn of the alien scourge who have taken our home. I am a hunter. I'm a guardian. Together, we will defend the last spark of civilization, or as you may know it, the last city of man. This is my destiny.
That was entry number 40, the Dreamin' Division, Hunter from Destiny, presented by George Gavros. Costume source, Bungie Activision's Destiny King. Entry number 41 is not. Who was it? We've got about 18 more entries. How are we doing? You still having a good time? Contestants really like the applause and the oohs and the ahs and everything. However, those who are still waiting, or a lot of them are still in the green room. And the green room is through that wall, across the hall, through another wall. So, just to educate. Are you having a good time? Now, you probably made one little girl in there pee her pants. Hope you're happy. Entry number 42 in the Journeyman Division, Game of Thrones. Sean Bean and Kit Harington rehearsing for season 1.
Hello, son.
Yeah?
What have you got there?
Oh, it's just reading the script for Babel.
Ah, just finished it myself. Good script.
Yes, quite good. I must say, I'm really impressed with the writers for the series. It's just one fantastic script after another. I have to tell you, I'm enjoying this so much, I can't wait to start working on season 2.
Sorry, season 2, you say?
Yes, why?
Well, it's, you haven't gotten very far with the script, have you?
No, just mixed it up.
And you haven't read the books?
Have you seen how long the books are?
producers have spoken to you.
Spoken with me? About what?
This is awkward. How about skipping ahead a few pages?
Okay.
Here it comes.
What the? What kind of crap writing is this?
Well, to be fair, you should have seen this coming. I mean, after all, you are Sean Bean.
You know what? The fans, I tell you, they won't stand for this. Once word gets out what HBO's planning, they're going to rally to my defense.
Actually, the first book was published about 15 years ago. The fans got over it a long time ago.
Well, good for them. This is the last straw. You can only take so much before... You know how many times I've died? 25 times! Patriot Games, GoldenEye, Don't Say a Word, Lord of the Rings, The Island, over and over and over again, one brutal death after another. Well, no more. I am Sean Bean, and I want to live, damn it! Won't you live? This is bad enough that I'm going to steal my material. Someone must answer for this. Someone must pay for this outrage. I know. Bring me the head of George R. Martin.
It's not like Mr. Martin would kill off a beloved character. Right?
That was entry number 42 in the, oh my god, that was freaking classics division. The Journeyman division, Game of Thrones, presented by Alain Lafrance and Matthew Lafrance. Costumes inspired by Game of Thrones. My daughter is a little personal. My daughter was filling me in on, so we were talking about Game of Thrones and things like that. She was saying, oh yeah, Sean Bean. And I said, yeah, there's a new video I'm playing. I just finished playing Oblivion, Elder Scrolls number 4, Oblivion. And Sean Bean knows the voice of one of the main characters in it. And she's like, oh well, here's something that Sean Bean lives through. But until she told me, see how he dies and everything. It's like, no, I can't. I started looking it up. Yeah, pretty much everything. It's not entirely, like, not 100%, but oh my god. He dies. Sue your agent, dude. Typecast. We made a dead body. Is Sean Bean free? We're shooting a zombie film. It's Sean Bean. Very good. Good. You're not allowed to be funnier than me. I'm sorry, you're not allowed to be funnier looking than me. What do you mean funnier? Entry number 43 in the Journeyman division. Valkyrie and Dr. Strange. While mankind mills about, eating, sleeping, and crying the night before a convention because their cosplay isn't finished, great unspeakable dangers threaten to devour our existence. But fear not, for there are those who would stand against these threats and defend us against foes both mystic and ancient. Dr. Strange, our dimension's sorcerer supreme, and Valkyrie, a shield maiden of Asgard, are our guardians against all who would dare to try and exterminate us. These two unwieldy warriors sacrifice everything to ensure that our world is safe.
Division, Valkyrie and Dr. Strange. Presented by... And I just saw this for the first time. Presented by Olivia Mother Effin Stanton and Stephanie Mother Effin Milburn. Costume source, Marvel Comics Universe. Additional information about the costume. Save us for the week! We made all this by hand! And in case you were wondering, I love the job. You love the job. Yes, you would. Sad, poor little man. Entry number 44 in the Journeyman Division, Alice. After her family perished in a tragic fire, Alice created a wonderland in her mind to escape the horrors of reality. But now, corruption has tainted Wonderland, and Alice must fight to remain in control of her mind and her future. That was entry number 44 in Journeyman Division, Alice, presented by Valerie Cameron. Costume source, Alice Madness Returns. All the details were hand embroidered. And I say again, that deserves a lecture. I think they gave him to you saying so I wouldn't talk. Maybe he'll just start eating the bowl and we can get another MC. Ha, here we go. Moving on to 4 and 5. Entry number 45 in the Journeyman Division. And now, resurrected from the graveyard of abandoned DC characters, here's Stephanie Brown, Batgirl.
Easy, Gordon.
She wasn't looking. That was entry number 45. In the Journeyman Division, Stephanie Brown, Batgirl, presented by Karen Westerhoff Nyman, costume source for DC Universe. Very proud and sworn to construct every single part of this costume on her own, with the exception, of course, of her shoes. Love my job. Oh, he's still looking. So, entry number 46 in the Journeyman Division. Battle Bunny Ribbon. Ribbon is looking for a challenge. Will she meet her match? bunny on my head. See, now Holly's going to start throwing the audience out. There you go. Why ever would I want that? I'm a fine, morally upright man, and this is the only bunny that sits on my head. That, however, was entry number 46 in the Journeyman Division, Battle Bunny Ribbon. Presented by Obscuring Mist, costume source, League of Legends. Entry, what?
108.
No, I wasn't, just somebody snorting. Hey, dude, if you're not going to share, come on.
1 million.
Entry number 47. All the kids are gone, right? Thanks, sir. I'm not going to eat that one. I'm just going to sit over there. I'll let that happen. Entry number 47 in the Journeyman Division. Joker and Harley Quinn from the new 52 tie-in, Death of the Family. That was entry number 47 in the Journeyman Division, Harley Quinn and Joker. Presented by Kyla Ide and Emily Bobby. Costume source, Suicide Squad and Batman, New 52. First time I've ever had an ear get in my eye. Entry number 48 in the Journeyman Division. Umbran Sisters Unite.
Damn you, open your eyes!
Umbran Witch Sisters Bayonetta and Jean finally unite to form the unstoppable Green Shield.
Teresa, you aren't the person we sealed away 500 years ago. You have the strength to overcome this and fight. Finish this. Don't stop.
We're going to get the
Engine number 48 in the Journeyman Division, Brothers and Sisters Unite, presented by Eric Numi and Aria Overload. Costume source, Bayonetta. Costumes designed and made by the way. Number 49 in the Artisan Division. Garter Belt. Datum City, a faraway place protected by the beautiful angels, Auntie and Stocking. But what happens behind the scenes while our angels are protecting our city? You're about to find out. Presenting number 49 in Artisan Division, Garter Belt, presented by Mitchell Grimman. Costume source, panty, stocking, and garter belt. Doesn't matter how many times I read it. I just don't get it.
You gotta love anime.
You guys reached bingo really early on. Come on. Oh. Did you say Jenga? I think you're a few blocks short of Jenga. That's it. All right, everybody just yell out their favorite game. Go on. We don't have long to go. Are we still having a good time? Customers love to hear that. Entry number 50 in the Artisan Division. Commander Shepherd. She fought the Reapers. She saw much death and pain. She is the savior of the galaxy. Now she can rest. presented by Michelle Flanagan, Artistic Angel 89, from Mass Effect, Costume Self-Made. Took over 6 months to make. It was her first suit of armor, and she learned something about blood makeup. You can eat it. I'm sorry, did you say it's tasty? It tastes like candy canes. How in God's green earth do you know that? Do you put all sorts of strange things in your mouth? Is this a habit with you? I put it, no, come on, I put it in my mouth and it ran all down its... Always a poopy head. And Don's still a poopy head. I don't want to play it. But we're almost done, so I guess we should. Entry number 51 in the Artisan Division. Infiltrator. Warning! This is a live fire exercise. FHAP Industries Infiltrator Armor Testing. Warning! This is a live fire exercise. FHP Industries Infiltrator Armor Testing.
Prototype testing begun. Infiltrator suit online. Running protocols. Combat systems active. Full life support offline. Pilot received.
That was entry number 51. In the Artisan Division, Infiltrator, presented by Ray. Costume custom made by the wearer. Entry number 52 in the Artisan Division, Cable.
The name's Cable. Remember it.
That was entry number 52 in the Artisan Division, Cable, presented by Isaac Sirk. Costume source, Marvel Comics Cable. Entry number 54 from the Master Division. Investments. It's a beautiful day for a wedding.
I can't believe that today's the day. Today's the day that... What? No. Fine. I'll be there in 5 minutes. Some superheroes get to change in phone booths. Other superheroes, they get to change in caves. Bat caves, arrow caves. And then there's me. What do I get? I get to invest. I get to invest until October. Oh, whoops. Huh.
Investments. I don't know how to read this. What do you read next? We're not carrying you off stage.
It all depends on whether Hall is watching or not. Now, come on. This is a very hard job. It's very hard. Well, that little buttery ninja, I tell you. So, oh, that's right, one ninja, you can't see that. It's like, oh, I'm screwed. Or I should say, I'm not screwed. That was entry number. Really, I only have them hold a convention so I can have a kitty party. The only excuse, they do it all for my benefit. Thank you very much. Yes, my birthday was yesterday. Thank you. Any day I wake up and see the ceiling is a good day. Entry number 54 was in the Master Division, Investments, presented by Stephanie Sandrock. Costume source, DC Comics. Costume pattern made and drafted and sewn by the entrant. I think any entry that strips on stage. You know what to do next year, sir? I'm sorry, there's a public health warning. Entry number 55 in the Master Division, the Third Robin. After discovering Batman's secret, Tim Drake set out to prove himself to the Dark Knight as the best of his sidekicks. That was entry number 55 in the Master Division, the Third Robin, presented by Brian McKissick of Rags Cosplay, costume source, DC Comics Batman. Entry number 56 in the Master Division, the Guardian of Realms. Selma Mathers is not your conventional hero. She does not have super mutant powers, or hail from an alien planet, or wield menacing weapons. Sella controls a book in which she can provide morality tales to those in need of guidance, the ability to whisk them away, experiencing it first hand, but these fairy tales tend to be quite grim. Not all stories end in happily ever after, but as she has mentioned time and time again, all of your dreams can come true. That is, if you're willing to make one small sacrifice. That was entry number 56 in the Master Division, the Guardian of Realms, presented by Renora, costume source, Grimm Fairy Tales Comics. Entry number 57 in the Master Division, the Real Tony Stark presents Hawkeye.
This complete Hawkeye costume is the first of its kind, replicating every detail seen in the movie. The custom-designed 3D printed quiver and bow are the first in the world to incorporate the functionality witnessed on screen. The quiver houses 24 arrows, all of which can be loaded with one of 6 different arrow tips. The left and right chambers will rotate when a selection is made on the custom 4-arm guide. The bow is able to collapse into a compact form and then, within control, immediately spring open. The handle incorporates 4 illuminated push buttons, each with a separate purpose. The top is a safety intended to prevent unwanted activation of the other button. The 4th button activates the laser set. Using a wireless signal, the 2nd and 3rd buttons trigger the left and right arrow tip loading mechanism respectively to attach the currently selected arrow tip onto the awaiting arrow shaft. The quiver then rotates the loaded arrow to the opening for easy access.
That was entry number 57 in the Master Division, Hawkeye, presented by Josh Brooks. Costume source, Marvel Avengers. Created by Ryan Brooks, and the bow and quiver wirelessly connect. And they were made in a 3D printer. And our final entry for this evening, entry number 58 in the Master Division.
Fan Expo audience, where are your Avengers? adventures now.
Representative number 58 of the Master Division, Lady Loki, presented by Ava Demers-Brett, costume source, Marvel Comics. And that concludes this evening's presentation of our Masquerade. I'd like you to remind you, please stick around for the photo session of all the contestants, as well as the immediately following announcement of the winners of the various prizes and the Masquerade divisions and such. I'd like you to please give a round to all the people who make this such a wonderful show and make eyebrows so easy. All the den members in every room who you never get to see. Our lovely stage crew led by Holly Stewart. Our judges, Sean McKechnie, our wonderful director, who's not really a movie head. Our lovely MC, Mr. Gordon Rhodes. I'd like to thank you, the audience, for making this another wonderful, fun-filled year. Thank you very much. Hope to see you next year.